Hi, I'm Judy Vitale with ReadTheStars.com here with your weekly horoscopes at work. It's Christmas week, folks, so probably in most parts of the world there won't be a whole lot of work going on. But there is also the work of finding a place in our heart for all of the relatives and friends that come into our lives at this point in time. And so let's look at the astrology of the situation and see what the holiday week holds for us. There's also a lot of opportunity for getting to that real work of ours a little bit later in the week. So here we go. Monday, Christmas Eve, Moon in Taurus. Nice and steady, nice and slow. For those of you who celebrate on this day, it's going to be an easy one. It's just a moment where we get to cherish the things that make us feel safe and secure and pursue them. So that's really cool. Now, Christmas Day, exciting, wild, happy, but also a little bit volatile in the evening. So watch the imbibement, because if people get a little bit relaxed or they take their boundaries down, they will jump over them, not just cross them. So we have the moon in an occultation with Jupiter, meaning it is extremely aligned with it, both in terms of latitude and in terms of being connected in the same way in longitude. So this is going to be a really cool kind of excitement of joy, which is one of the themes of the holiday. Optimism, hope, all those wonderful things. So enjoy that. Mars moves into Aquarius, which makes people a little bit more intellectually combative than usual, which is why I say, by Tuesday evening, things could get a little bit volatile, especially when the sun moves into a square with planet Uranus. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a moment in time where if there's going to be a fight and you provoke it, it will happen. So be careful. Also watch out. Don't let anything that's on the way of like an accident happen. Be very, very extra careful. Stop at those stop signs and please, drive only when sober. On Wednesday, this is the day I was talking about earlier, we have a wonderful opportunity to pursue our dreams and to bring structure to anything that we want to put forth in the world when we have Saturn in a sextile to Pluto. This is going to be very helpful to those of us who are planning long-term projects. Put together your plans, even if you're sitting around nibbling on leftover cookies. Try not to eat too many of them when you go into like a sugar high. But this could be a time when you can sort of dream, jot some things down, make some notes, and go forth. Alrighty, on Thursday, we're going to have a little bit of a moon void, of course, thing going on. So some chaos from the early morning hours on to about the middle of the afternoon on the Eastern time zone area of the world. It's also going to be a very kind of spacey day. The moon is going to be opposite Mercury and trine Neptune. So what that means essentially is that people will be able to get away with a little bit of fantasy, a little bit of lying to oneself as well as to others. So just be aware of it. Try not to make a big deal of it. And there might be, again, on Thursday evening, a little bit of an agitation. This, though, is going to be because we're getting a full moon on Friday. A full moon in the sign of Cancer, of all things. So emotions will come to the forefront. Emotions not only about ourselves and the people we're involved with, but also about feelings such as patriotism, loyalty, tradition, these sorts of things. You'll be judging in a lot of ways how happy you are with the way that you celebrated the end of the year, whichever way that you chose to do it. And of course, we'll start to look to the New Year's celebration before too long. Going to have a void, of course, moon on Friday too, later on in the evening, and the moon will also make an opposition to Pluto. And this is important because some things are coming up on Sunday which will bring out that Pluto, the sense of power, the sense of transformation, the willingness, and the almost not even a need, but a complete, absolute, no questions asked compulsion to change. Okay, so that's really what's going to be happening with us. Saturday, relax. Void, of course, moon in Cancer. Just let whatever happens. Don't make too many plans because they're going to get changed anyhow. Not a lot to say about it. Watch for overindulgence, of course, always with Cancer, but be a little bit tender. Spend a little bit of time around children, perhaps. Enjoy yourself. On Sunday, the sun will be conjunct Pluto. Now, this only happens once a year. The sun goes around once a year, of course, and it's going to be right with Pluto on Sunday. So this is a very powerful moment. The sun will also, because the sextile between Saturn and Pluto is kind of loose, but the sun is going to reconnect them. This is a time to take those ideas that you jotted down and now really get ready to push with them as the new year gets ready to begin. Can you believe we'll be talking 2013 next time I talk to you? In the meantime, have you thought about getting your personal video reading for 2013? There will be a special offer on readthestars.com. For those of you who would like to have an overview of the year in general, or if you have specific questions, you can go to readthestars.com and click on private readings, fill out the form. I will send you a PayPal invoice. You will send me your payment, and I will prepare for you a private video based on your specific information and your specific questions. No cookie cutter reports here, okay? Until I talk to you again, I'm Judy Vitale, and please keep checking. I'm writing horoscopes all week long for readthestars.com.